Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and today we're going to work on our January journal a little bit more. I've had a couple of people who've messaged me and said, have we just forgot about the January journal? No, I haven't. I've just been going in a million different directions. So we're going to go back and work on it a little bit more today, and then probably a couple more times this week. So I've just pulled in some different embellishments that I have here. This is a little pocket. I think I gave you a template. I'm pretty sure I did on this little pocket. So I'm thinking I might put that there. I've got a little tuck over here, and I did a video on that, and I'll try to remember to link it below. But I want to put something on here to kind of take the white away from these sheets a little bit. So I'm just going to do a little bit of collaging on there. Not much. Just a little. Just enough to give it some color. And then I'll still leave room that I can write on that. So let's see, we might put that there. And then I like that. I might put that there. This is a piece of Tim Holtz tissue paper. So I'll put that on there too. And this is not like a December daily. This is more like just a January, maybe a journal that you can just keep notes in. You know, like today it snowed, or take little photos and put photos in there of certain things that's going on in around you at this particular time. So that's what I'm going to do when I go back through and add my photos and things. I'll just, if I have a little photo, I'll take it and put it in there. If I don't, if I have a note that I need to put in to remember something happened a certain day, and then you can look back on that and say, whoa, all of that stuff happened in that one day. Wow. It's just almost like a planner, but you're not really planning things ahead of time. You're just noting things that happened. And I like to do that because I like to go back years and years and look at things that took place. And, you know, I've got some that date back way, way back in the years. And I can go back and look at those, and I just enjoy reading them sometimes and see what was taking place at that particular time. Now I put that down really, really crooked, so kind of to offset that, I'm going to put this down a little bit higher. And it'll just kind of give that a little bit of an offset since that was so crooked. And it'll still give me plenty of room to do journaling here. And of course I can do journaling on the back of my little tags there. And I may put down one more thing here. Let's see. Make sure that sticks down well. And then over here we're going to make a different, kind of different little pocket. So we'll make that in a second. I think I'm going to, I probably have a butterfly cut out that I could put on here, but I like that brown one right there. So I think I'm going to cut that out. This came from Nature's Remedies, and it is Tracy Fox and Artie May's collaboration on this particular paper. It's a digital. You can go to either one of their Etsy stores and find it. And I don't think I'm going to try to cut those little antennas out. I'm just going to, they were so faint you barely could see them. So what did you guys do over the weekend? Hope everybody is well and everybody around you is well. Our cases here in our town are actually going down a little bit. Not much, but a little. Okay. There we go. And then Now that I have him cut out, I don't know where I'm going to put him. I think I'll put him right there, and like he's flying into those little flowers on that page. And I'll just put him straight down on there. Not going to worry about putting anything behind him. Okay, now I think we're going to, that gives me plenty of room to write, and I think I want to put a little photo there. So then we're going to start over here. Now let's see if I do these day by day. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't put anything here. Oh yeah, that's going there. Need to put that down. 5, 6, 7. This is the 7th if we're going day by day. We don't have to, you don't have to do that, but that's just in my mind. Now I think I'm going to trim this off. This is just a little piece of paper, scrap paper. I'll tell you how big it is. We're going to try to make a different kind of little pocket. This is 7. It's 7 by 7.5, but I'm going to be trimming it off a little bit because my page size is not quite that big. So I'm probably going to trim it to maybe 7 inches. Let's see. I'm going to trim this end. Or maybe 7 1/4. Let's see if that looks right. Yeah, that'll work. So we're trimming it to there. So it's trimmed down to 7 1/4. Exactly. Right, now what we're going to do is I'm going to make 3 little pockets this way out of this. So I just want to split it up. So let's see, we'll make maybe a 2-inch pocket. No, we can make a 2.5, I think. 2.5, 5, yeah. So what we're going to do is I'm going to mark it at 2.5. Then I'm going to mark it at 5. And then that gives us another one down there at the bottom. I'm going to flip it around and I'm going to do the same thing over here. And I'm going to start at the top because that's where we started over here, just to make sure that my little dots are the same. Okay, 2.5, so we'll do 1, 2, right there. Okay. Then we're just going to draw a line across here. Little light line, just a little light line that we can follow with our scissors. You could do this on your trimmer if you want to. Just going to try to do it on here. We'll see what happens. This is just a made up pocket. Not made one like this before, but we're going to try it. So I'm just cutting from one side to the other, following that little line. Okay, now we've got a pocket here, or a flip out, and a pocket here, or a flip out, and a pocket here, or a flip out. So we could make these little flip outs, or we could make them pockets, or we could make them a combination of both. And I think on the bottom one, I'm going to make that a little pocket. I'll erase my pencil marks here. I think on the top, I'll leave that for writing room, and I'll make these 2 pockets. So let's get our little punch. And I'm just going to punch right in the center of this, hopefully. Somewhere near the center. Oh, and I want to address this while I've got you guys on here, while I'm just punching and going along. I had quite a few people that said something about that I was too critical of myself, and that I didn't have enough confidence, or what all. I don't remember what all it said, but anyway, because of the way I laughed at myself and doing those challenges of Rachel's. Believe me, I have confidence in myself. I think I can do anything in this world that I want to do if I want to do it bad enough, just like I tell everybody else. If you want to do something bad enough, you can do it. There is nothing in this world that can stop you if you want to do something. I always told my kids, you can be president of the United States if you want to bad enough, and you're willing to work for it. But you've got to be willing to work toward whatever you want, toward your goal. So, believe me, that was just all in fun, all in jest. I didn't mean anything by it. I do not down myself. I learned a long time ago that if you don't pat yourself on the back every now and then, that nobody else is going to do it for you. So I don't brag on myself because I don't think that I'm higher or better than anybody else, but I am not going to cut myself down all the time either. So that all of that was just in jest. It was just in fun. So don't take offense to it. Don't think that I'm too critical of myself and all that. That was all in fun. I love laughing at myself. And I had so many of you that sent me messages that said, you gave me the laugh of today, and I really needed that. That's what it's all about, guys. That is what it is all about. If you can laugh at me and it lifts your spirits a little bit, then it's worth it to me to be able to just sit here and do silly things and let somebody laugh at me. It doesn't bother me at all, believe me. So please don't think that there was anything critical or that I meant to be critical of myself or down myself or anything like that, because no, that is not me. If you knew me well, you would know that I believe in myself. I believe that I can do anything that I set my head to do, but I do like to laugh at myself every now and then when I do things that are a little bit out of my comfort zone. But I'm willing to try anything. At least once, sometimes twice. So if you got a good laugh out of that and it lifted your spirits and brightened your day, then it was well worth it to me. No problem whatsoever. All right, I'm going to leave that as a flip out. I'm going to glue this up for a pocket. Cute. I like this. Oops. Go a little straighter. We need glue that drives itself, don't we? Because my driving on this glue is a little bit crooked. Whoop. There we go. But now, I will tell you this. I am not one of those people. I watched some videos before where the people just brag on themselves and say, oh, isn't that beautiful? I done such a wonderful job. And I'm not one of those either. I will not. I might say, oh, I like that. That's pretty. But that's me. I'm not saying that's the best of anything. I'm just saying I like it. So, not one of those people either. Okay, that'll flip out. We can do our writing here. This is 2 little pockets that you can tuck in. So, we're going to make a couple of little tiny tags. Let's see. Oh, that one will go in there. We can make that into, whoops, it's a little bit short though. Let's see. Let's make one a little bit longer than that. I think this one might work. Let's see. Yeah, that one will work. So we need 2 about this length. The other one's going to have to be a little bit narrower. And I'm just going through my scraps and making these over here. I'm not going to pull out anything extra right this minute. Oh, I think I can make one out of that. Let's do that. Let's cut this down to, this is the pages that we did, the music pages we did the napkin on. I love these. I love these. I want to do more of those. To me, it was relaxing. It was fun. It was, I don't know, just putting that together, to me, I liked. So, we will do more. All right. Where's my mark? Right there it is. And then I will use those pages as little belly bands. Make sure that goes in there. Oops. Please don't tell me I glued you down. Oh. Okay, I'm going to have to trim it a little bit more. That's the crooked driving on my glue. Raise your hand if you drive crooked on your glue. I know I do. Just going to make sure I don't have that glued down on the sides too much. Well, still not wanting to go in there. Let's trim it a little bit more. I think that will work. Yeah. There we go. Okay, and that's as far as it's going to go in, and that's fine. We can cut a little tag out of that. We can save this for another little tag and that for a little belly band. And then let's do our tag for that one. What was I going to use? Do you remember? There was something over here I was going to use. I may just use another piece of this. This is okay. I know I had a piece that I thought I might use, but it was a little short. So let's just do one out of this. Let's cut it right there. And then maybe right there. And I know you can just see the bottom half of the book right now because I have this trimmer up here. So just hold on and I will get it all back in frame. Uh-oh, where's my line? There it is. That. Then let's, ooh, I want to trim this side down. I want to keep that side over there. See if that goes. Of course not. It's too big. So let's trim a little bit more. Still a little bit big. Okay, we're having a tropical heat wave here today, I think. It's supposed to be pretty warm. And from last week and it being freezing every day, and then this week, and it's nice and warm, and as a matter of fact, right now it's hot out here in the shop because I have all these windows, so it's a little warm. Okay. So we're going to cut this into a tag shape. Whoops. Come back. Oh, and I have also, let me mention this too. I've also had quite a few people that have said, please notify me when so-and-so gets back in stock. I won't be able to do that. I can't go through and find people and notify you every time something comes back in stock. If you're a member of our Facebook group, or if you watch our videos, I usually always tell when something is back in stock, or I post it in the Facebook group, or I mention it on here. I mean, there's lots of different ways I try to tell you, but there's no way with thousands and thousands of people that I can contact individuals and let you know that things are back in stock. So please just keep an eye out on the shop. You can go back and forth in there and, you know, you can check on things, or you can, if you're in our Facebook group, I always post there when something's back in stock, or I tell on here. So please just kind of keep an eye out. That's the best I can do. I'm sorry, but I'm a one person kind of a, well, I'm not a one person shop. We have two other people, but I do all of that type work, all of the computer and all of that. So there's no way that I can just go in and find people that have said, please contact me. I just can't do it. I don't have time. I wouldn't have time to do anything else if I did that. Okay, I'm going to put a little piece of trim, I think, or maybe a piece of this at the top of these. I ordered this and it said that it was, not organza, it said that it was cheesecloth. Well, to me, it's a little bit thicker than cheesecloth, but it's still okay. It's just a little bit thicker than your regular cheesecloth. See if you can see it. See? It's almost like a very thin muslin or not organza, cotton material, like a very thin cotton material. So it's not exactly cheesecloth, but we're going to use it for this. Since I've already ordered it, I'm going to use it. I think it looks okay for tags and things. And I'll probably even use it for some cheesecloth. But it's, I don't know. You know how cheesecloth has the little holes in the bottom? So this is a little bit thicker. It may be a type of cheesecloth, but it's not like what I already have in my stash. Now, I'll probably stitch around those once I get finished with this off camera. But now, we've got 2 little tags in there. I'll glue that down. And stitching around that will make those little pulls look a little bit better too. So there you go. See? That cute. And then on here, I may just put a little word or something right there. Or, let's see. What have I got over here that I might put there? I don't know that it needs any more flowers. I'm looking. Oh, I got a green butterfly right here. That's pretty. Might put a little green butterfly right there. I like that. You know, I like my greens and my blues. Oh, and you can go ahead and start collecting up your product for February. February, it's going to be blue. It's going to be kind of a pale blue color for our journal, for our February journal. Where's my towel? That will be the colors for February, I think. Alright, so there's that. And I think I might put a little piece of bling right in the center there of his little belly. Hadn't put any bling on anything in a while, and I need bling. Bling makes me happy. Okay. Oh yeah. Cute. Look at that. So that's our little pocket. Now I'm going to want something on these two as well, because I'm going to do my journaling over here. So I want to put a couple of little pieces over here that just has something on them. They don't have to have much. Let's put a little tag there. And maybe another flower. Since this one's kind of plain, I think I'll put that flower, or maybe this one. This flower down here. So we're going to fussy cut this out. And you do not have to watch me fussy cut this. But I'm just going to go around it kind of roughly. I'm not going to try to make sure that I get every little piece. But we'll put this down. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, I like that. So we're going to put that down there. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of this pink around it. Just around the flower part. And someone asked me what baby wipes I use. I don't use baby wipes on this. This is just a paper towel. That's all that is. But I do use cleanup wipes, and my cleanup wipes are just alcohol wipes. Okay, we're going to put that down, I think, there. But I'm going to put a little piece of this cheesecloth under it. See what this looks like under there. We'll just kind of pull it apart, make it look a little frayed, and glue that down like that, and then put that there. That'll work. And if you want to color your cheesecloth, or all you have to do is just dab it a little bit with your blending tool. But I'm going to leave this white, I think. There we go. Then we'll put this little tag, and this is one of the tags from Tracy Fox. Love Junk Journals on Etsy. Okay, I think on this side I'm just going to put this down, and this is just a little vintage piece of ephemera. I think I'll put that down right there. And let's see, I want to put something else on here. I may just put a little piece of this brown paper. This is some brown paper that I got in a big roll to wrap some things in. So let's go ahead and ink it up. And ink this. And I don't think I'm going to turn this into a pocket, because I really think I'm going to have plenty of pockets in here anyway. So I think I might just put that down like that. Then we'll put something else on top of that. So let's do that. Oops. And put that one down right there. There we go. And then we're going to put something on the top right there. I like that. So I'll ink that, and we'll put that right on the top. Just kind of filling up some of that white space and doing a little collaging. I like that. Yeah. I love those old bags and things to use for backgrounds. Let's see what else we got over here. I've got this beautiful white butterfly that one of you guys sent me. Isn't that pretty? But it's not going to show on that page. I may have to put it over here. Yeah. Okay, what else? I want something, a little something else on there, and then we're finished with that page. So maybe a doily. I think I will do this. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drag in this book page, and I'm going to take my, where is my pink ink? I'm going to have to grab it. I put it back up. This is Picked Raspberry, and I'm going to ink this doily up. So you can ink your doilies. You don't have to color dye them. You can ink them if you want to. Works the same. Plus, every what you ink it on, it gets a pretty effect too. See, that took that ink real well. And you don't have to get it wet, so therefore it's easier on the doily. Yeah, I think that's going to go better with this page. It's got some of that pink over here. So we'll put that right there, and then I'll probably put some little label or something on the top of it. Okay. That. Okay, a label. Let's grab a label. I also have, every time I pull this little ephemera journal out, I have people ask me, did I buy this, or do I have a video on it? I do have videos on this one and my large one, and also my smaller one, my medium size one. So if you want to check those out, they're always linked below, and I think it says something like videos that you might be interested in. And I have a little playlist there that you can look through. So I try to link any video that you guys show quite a bit of interest in. All right, we're going to put something else there. And I think what I want to put, I think I want to put this little girl. It may not go with this page, but she's so cute. So let's try this. I'm just going to fussy cut with my fingers. Fussy tear, I guess you could call it. Oh, I have to save that piece of vellum. Now, I have ordered vellum to keep in the store. Hopefully, it will come in. We're having a lot of trouble getting products, as I tell you quite often. And vellum is one of those things that is one of the hardest things to get right now, believe it or not. So, hopefully, we'll be able to get that in the store, because I know a lot of you guys look for it. What do you think about that? Isn't that cute? I love that little girl. And I'm going to ink around her in a little bit of pink. Just to make her stand out a little bit more. And then we'll put a little bit of art glitter glue behind her. Oh, speaking of art glitter glue, our brand new glue is coming in today. The one that we can ship all year round. So watch for that in the store. I think we've already got it in the store, as a matter of fact. You can go over and check that out. We can ship it year round, and I'm going to be using some of it, but I have been told by some people who already carry it that it is very comparable to art glitter glue, that it works just as good. But you don't have to worry about it freezing. We can ship it all the time. Look at that. I think that's cute. I like that. Okay, now on this page. Now, I want to put a little color to that butterfly, I think. Just simply because it's so pale that I don't think it's going to show up on here that well. So I'm going to go around it with a little bit of brown. Ooh, I think I'm going to have to turn a fan on. It's getting warm. Then I think I'm going to, let's see what this does. I'm just going to take this little pink dauber and just lightly touch that where those little embossed places are. See if I can bring a little bit of that pink in there. Whoops. Might have touched it too much right there. We can take our towel and hopefully spread that out a little bit. Yeah. So then we have a little color to it, and it shows up a little better. Yeah, I like that. So we're going to put that down. And I don't know if when you cut this, the person who sent it to me, I don't know if you cut this or if this is something you bought, but that is pretty, and it's embossed. I like that. But we are going to put something in the center of it. And you know what it's going to be. Going to be bling. Let's see. We may need the whole row. Yeah, let's put the whole thing down through there. I'm going to run it up just a little bit. There we go. Ah, I like that. Let's see. See? Okay. So we've got that page. I don't think I'm going to do anything else on this page because I'm going to leave a little journaling space, and I'm going to put a little photo right there maybe. So we'll flip over to this one. This one definitely needs something because it is stark white. So let's grab a piece of paper. Let's see. I think I printed that on regular, yeah. I think I'll use a piece of our paper that we gave. I think this was in our freebie yesterday, as a matter of fact. Let me run that up a little bit. And I'm just going to use a piece of this to put down on there. This is our decal edge ruler. We have some of those in stock. I don't know how long they'll last, but we have them in stock right now. I'm telling you. Be glad when things get back to halfway normal so that we can get product in. There we go. Alright, I cut that way crooked right there, so let's hold that down and trim that off. Okay, I need a little bit more off of the bottom. See if I can tear it on here. There we go. And if you haven't already printed this download, you can go to the link below. I'll put a link directly to this download, and you can just click on that and go over there and download this freebie. Now let me tell you this, I apologize for yesterday. It seems like every time I put a post to where it's supposed to automatically go up, it doesn't. So I'm going to have to quit setting them to automatically post at a certain time because it seems like our website didn't like that. So from now on, I'll just post them manually. Because I had quite a few that messaged me and said, I can't find it. I'm not getting anything. I'm getting last week's. And then when I looked, the post had not even posted yet. So there is a thing on my website that says, you know, automatically set post to post at certain dates and times. And that's what I've been trying to do. But when I do that, they don't seem to be going up at that time. There we go. I like that. So you can cover a whole page like that if you want. Or you can just cover a portion. I think we might put this little pocket down here. I think that matches well. And I'm going to leave it where we can do a little tuck here and then put a little note maybe in there. Okay, then let's see. I have another piece of this. Oh, that fits down in there well. We might do that. Let's cut the corners. And I need to glue this down a little bit more right here. And I think I'll just grab one of our pre-punched little tabs that I have in here. These are just some that I punch out of scrap paper when I have it. And put that at the top. Okay. There we go. And then in here, we're just going to fold up a piece of paper to make a little note with. Let's see. Ooh. I think I'll just fold a little piece of this blue. Let's just tear it. So it's a little bit big. Yeah, that'll fit. So then we'll just fold this up and stick that down in there. And put a little bit of ink on it. Can do some little journaling on that. So there's that. And then what do we want to close it with? Let's see. I don't know if I have a little button here or not. No, I don't think I have a little button in there. I don't know, I'll probably come back to that. I'm looking for a little tiny button that I can put there, and then I'll just put a little string around it. But I need a little tiny one, so I'll come back to that. I love that bird. Alright, then on this side, we're going to do this page, and then this will probably be the last page for today anyway. Okay, I don't think I want blue. Let's see what else we have over here. It's a little bit too much. Let's look in our... Let's see if we have any paper in here that we can put down there. I'm sure we do. Let's put a little piece of that down there. I like that. So I'm just going to mark it. I'm not going to tear it completely the size that it needs to be. And I'm going to tear this by hand because I want it to be a little bit rougher than the decal edge. Yeah, I like that. I like that roughness. Clip off this little piece right here. Yes, I like that. Okay, I don't know which side. That side or that side. I think this side, it's got a little bit more color to it. I'm going to go around it with some ink, make it look kind of burned. Like you've got a little burned piece of paper on there. And then we're going to do this. Fold the paper and bring a little bit of ink down through there. Fold the paper another way. A little bit of ink across there. Fold it another way. This is just putting a little ink across there that makes it look like this page was all folded and it's got, you know, weathered and worn. Like that right there. I like that. Then I'm going to use my glue stick to put this down. And I'm just going to glue on this. This is an old Cricut mat that's lost its stickiness a long time ago. Well, mainly all of it. Still has just a tiny bit on there. Okay, y'all may hear my husband singing in the background. He doesn't realize that I'm filming, and he's in the other room singing away. Now, let's use a card. Smooth that out. Oh yeah, I like how that looks. I like how that looks. Okay. Now what are we going to put on there? Anything? I don't think I want that on there. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if you can hear him or not. I can hear him singing. I'm looking through my scraps over here and see what I've got that I can put on that page. We could cut that out and put that down. All right. So then I think I'll put that there. And I may leave it open and let it be a little side tuck. And oh my goodness, it's getting hotter and hotter in here by the minute. See what else we have here. Just a little scrap of something. Now I do know that I'm going to put a couple of those little tabs on here. So we'll need to do that. I may tuck that little notebook. This is one of the little notebooks that we made. Just a little flip. So I may tuck that in there. And I'll try to remember to put all of these links below for all of the things that we've made that I've used in here. So let's put a little glue on this side. Like that. And then we'll tuck that little notebook right in there. And there we got it. Then, let's see. I think up here, what shall we put? That's pretty. This is from Tina, Shabby Dabby Doodah. This is one of her little pieces of ephemera, and I can't remember what collection this was out of. If I find it, I will try to link it below. I'm just going to trim around this just a little bit. See what it looks like. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of this pink ink around it. Yeah, I kind of like that there, maybe. Do I? Or don't I? No, it really doesn't go. I don't like that there. So let's see what else we can use. I may just glue that little piece of ephemera right there. That's just a piece that I had left over from making tags one day, I think. We'll just use it up. And I think I put a little backing on this, but that doesn't matter. We can still use it. Just put it all the way down. And I think I'll cut one of these out and use it up there. And this is, let me see, I think this is also from Tracy Fox. What do I think about that? Oh, let's go for it. It'll work. But I may put it up this way. Let's see. Yeah, I'll put it that way. That'll give me plenty of room to write down here and put a photo if I want to. Then we can have that up that way. All right, now I want to put a little something right here. I think I'll just glue that down. That's just a little piece that I cut out of a paper collection. It's got some words on it. They don't have to be words that really make a lot of sense to what you're doing, just words. You can even tear little words out of a book. This one just says, put up by Card Seed, Fredonia, New York, wherever that is. There we go. All right, so those 2 pages are done. And now we'll start working on these probably later in the week. So that gets me through, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That gets me through the 8th. So we'll do probably 4 or 5 more pages later on in the week, and I'll come up with some different pockets, ideas, and things that we can do. So that is what we're going to do today on our January journal. We've got to speed this up because it's going to be the end of January here before long, and I'm not going to be finished with my book. All right. Okay, guys, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and we will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.